What's going on, guys? King Raven here, coming at you with another video today. So today we've got two very cool knives from Remette. Big fan of Remette knives. But before we get into today's video, y'all remember to give me a like, leave a comment. In the description of this video and all my videos are my links. Those links are the best way to help support me here at the channel, and I greatly appreciate it when you use those links. Plus, there's a lot of discount codes with those links as well. There's also a link to my Patreon and to my Instagram. At the end of the video, there'll be a little subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and check out the other video I'll have listed. Now let's flip this camera around and get into today's video of two awesome Remette knives. Okay guys, we've got a couple of designs from Remette Knives. I'm a big fan of Remette Knives. I own several models and I've reviewed a lot more through the Pass Around group. Big shout out to the Lefty Pass Around group for letting me check out these knives. So what do we got up from today from Remette? Well, up first we have a very unique knife. This is the Remette Knives TwoFace. This is an O.Show design. O.Show does some fantastic designs, and this is one that is no exception. Now, like with most Remette knives, they've got a couple of different colorways. This one is titanium with the blue accents. So, you've got titanium scales, titanium backspacer, which is sort of raised and crowned. Nice little jimping back here. You've got your lanyard loop slot here in the back, which is a whole lot better than a hole through the scale. So if you got to have a lanyard loop, I like seeing it like this. You have a milled titanium pocket clip with a roller ball. This pocket clip is reversible, so you can flip it. So lefties, you got it to where you can flip. Lock bar, titanium frame lock with a steel lock bar insert. And the relief cut for the lock bar is on the inside. I love seeing that. It keeps it a whole lot cleaner. You've got dual deployment slots, dual thumb studs, and then you've got this really cool flipper tab. So you got nice jimping on here, but if you look, there is a screw. There's a screw here, and then there is a screw plug here, okay? So you can take out that screw and take out that plug, and you can flip this flipper tab around and put it here and have a front flipper. So that's part of it being a two-face. You can have a back flipper or a front flipper. Let's check out this blade. So, nice detent on this, and you've got a really cool compound ground M390 blade. This is sort of like a swedge drop point with a compound ground, a continuous edge blade. I love seeing that. So if you're going to do a compound ground, I love seeing continuous edge. I just like them better. And then you've got this grind right here, nice hollow grind, and then it actually drops down to a little bit thinner grind here. So when you're cutting, you go from a little bit thicker to even thinner, so it's a continuous, no speed bump on the transition. It's a continuous motion. Very cool blade. I have medium-sized hands, so I get 4 full fingers back here, no problem, handle left over. Plus, you've got this nice, awesome choil that you can choke up. Now, if you had this flipper tab flipped over to the front flipper, you would have an even bigger choil because it would basically make this flat. So you would have all the way from here. So if you got really big hands, you would probably want this set up as a front flipper. But for me and my size hands, no matter front flipper, back flipper, either configuration, I got plenty of room, very good in hand. I really like the ergonomics of this knife. Now on that blade, you can use that tip to do your pierce and your draw cuts. You can use that belly to do your push cuts. And then back here or choked up, you've got those power cuts like I was talking about. You start here and it just smoothly transitions between the compound grinds as you make your power cuts. This is running on multi-roll ball bearings, which is very smooth. Detent on this is outstanding. Jimping is really good in hand. Yeah, big fan of the TwoFace. This is one, not only is it aesthetically pleasing for me and everything, but it's great in hand. That blade is fantastic to use. This is a Remette knife that, after handling it, I've got to add to my personal collection. OCASO did a fantastic design, and Remette did a beautiful design executing OCASO's design. So, let's check out the next one, and we'll bring the TwoFace back out when we do size comparison. Up next, we have the Remette Knives Woodpecker. Now, just like the TwoFace, if you don't like the green, it comes in a couple of different options. This is green crystallized titanium. Beautiful knife. Nice chamfers on the sides, but if you notice, absolutely no hardware. You've got a titanium back spacer with the lanyard loop back here, which is great, so no hole through the scale. You've got a milled titanium pocket clip. Now, it is not reversible, okay? And it does have a little cutout to where you could put a tritium vial in there. Now, if you notice, there's no hardware on this side. What you do, this is a little lock button. You can press in on that lock button and slide the scale up, and then you'll have your pivot screw and your body screws, so you can slide that so it keeps it a completely clean look on both sides. So I really like that about the Woodpecker. You've got your deployment hole and a front flipper. Let's check out this blade. Oh, a nice detent on this sort of sheep's foot blade with a swedge that goes down to that drop to the tip. Really love the look of this knife. In my hands, I get 4 full fingers back here, stopping here with a little handle left over. But you can choke right up behind the edge of that blade, so I think your large hands won't have any problem. If you got really big hands, you might start to hang off a little bit, but this is very comfortable in hand. This is an inset liner lock on that titanium because of the way they did these sort of like totally clean scales. Action on this is on bearings as well, very smooth. Detent is dialed great for either one, the front flipper or the deployment hole. And with this M390 blade, you can easily use that tip to do your pierce and your draw cuts. You can do your push cuts, and then you've got your power cuts. This is a great blade shape for EDC in design. Really nice, very snappy, good jimping up here. I just love the overall looks of the Woodpecker, and it fits my hand very well. I said it on the TwoFace. This is one that I would love to have in my collection as well, the Woodpecker. I think it's very clean, very streamlined. Yeah, I like this one even better than the Peregrine Falcon, and I loved the Peregrine Falcon. So, the Woodpecker and everything, really cool design. Let's do some size comparisons. Up against the TwoFace. As you can see, the Woodpecker is smaller in handle as well as smaller in blade than the TwoFace. I have the Remette B. This is the budget B with G10. Very cool EDC knife. The Woodpecker and the B is a little bit longer in handle and just a hair longer in blade. They are so close and everything. They are very close in blade, but definitely a little bit longer in handle. And next up is the Remette Meteor. This has been my favorite Remette knife to date. This is my personal Meteor. These are the pass around group. If I own the Woodpecker or the TwoFace, whoo, that would be a tough decision. But out of the ones I own, the Meteor is my favorite. It has one of the button operated frame locks. So you can see the bolster, you can operate it this way, or you can use the button to disengage. Front flipper, thumb studs. Yeah, the Meteor is a fantastic knife. I've done a full review on that. Check out the Meteor. And the Meteor is a little bit shorter in handle than the TwoFace and just a hair shorter in blade than the TwoFace, and mostly because of the choil, sharpened cutting edge, very similar, almost identical in sharpened cutting edge. So a little bit shorter in handle, but cutting edge, very similar between the TwoFace as well as the Meteor. So hopefully that gives you a good size comparison of these two Remette knives. Remette does some fantastic fit and finish, great value, working with great designers, and very unique knives. Let's flip this camera around and wrap up today's video of the Remette TwoFace and the Remette Woodpecker. What do you think about these two Remette knives? That clean look of the Woodpecker, and like I said, with that blade shape and the clean look and the scales and stuff like that, I like the Woodpecker even better than the Peregrine Falcon, and the Peregrine Falcon was a phenomenal knife. But the Woodpecker, I love even more. And then, of course, you've got the TwoFace designed by OCASO with its flipper tab that can be flipped from the back to the front flipper. That awesome looking compound ground blade. Yeah, the TwoFace is a phenomenal design, and Remette did a great job with the execution of both of these. I would like to have both of these in my personal collection. So if I'm saying that, then, and I'm looking to put it in my collection, that's the highest consideration that I can give to a knife and everything. If I'm willing to spend my money on it and everything, I definitely recommend it. So if you like the design of either of these or any of the Remette knives, I've never had a Remette knife that I did not, there's some that I didn't care for the design as much as the others, but as far as fit and finish, all of them are top notch. So I would like to know what you think about these two Remette designs and what you think about Remette all together. What's your favorite Remette design? The Meteor, the Woodpecker, the Peregrine Falcon? Which one? Y'all let me know. Give me a like. Leave those comments. In the description of this video and all my videos are my links. Those links are the best way to help support me here at the channel, and I greatly appreciate it when you use those links. Plus, there's a lot of discount codes with those links as well. There's also a link to my Patreon and to my Instagram. Hit the subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. Check out this video. I think you might like it. Y'all be safe out there. I'm King Raven, and I'll catch you in the next video.